Hello and most welcome again to another episode of Where to Get an Emergency Loan in case you are in need of it. So today we're going to talk about USSD loans, or rather 12 places you can get USSD loans in case you have that emergency. We know that times are so hard, things are very different. We wake up very early in the morning, go out there, hustle, okay? But at the end of the day, we end up coming back in the evening with nothing. And that's where my topics always comes in. Where can you get an emergency loan when you really need it? Okay. In case this is your first time here, my name is Doreen and this is Doc Vlogs. In Doc Vlogs, we talk about loans, we talk about real estate, we talk about best places you can invest your money, we talk about anything that revolves finance. Okay, so if this is the kind of videos that you've been looking for or you're looking forward for, kindly make sure that you become a subby by subscribing to this channel, because you'll never miss any episode of anything that I'll do. Simply because when you become a subscriber on this channel, YouTube will always notify you whenever I do a video. That's why we always tell you to subscribe. And most importantly, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And please just make sure that you're telling me where you're watching me from, if it's in Kenya, if it's in Saudi Arabia, because I know I have so many fans from there. And also if you're watching me from the US, kindly make sure that you're commenting on the comment section. Just tell me today where you're watching me from. Okay, so let's jump into today's topic without wasting any time. So I'll explain to you what USSD codes loans are. Simply, these are loans that you're going to feed or key in your phone using an M-Fessy line. Okay, so first of all, you must be a Kenyan citizen who has a national ID card and be a registered user of Safaricom. Then there are these prompt numbers that you're going to key in your phone. Okay, so you must also have credit so that you can use them. Okay, so there are these specific loans whereby you're supposed to dial some numbers and then it will prompt and direct you how you're going to get these loans. They're not the same as the ones I always talk about. Forgive me guys, I really have a bad cough and that's why my voice is kind of that way. So if I'm not visible enough, forgive me for today. I'm really straining my nose already closed and stuff. Okay, yeah, so USSD loans have, as I've said, they're just codes that you're supposed to key in. Okay, you're keying in your either Safaricom line, and you must have, today we'll only talk about Safaricom lines because I don't know the loans that you're supposed to get with Telcom, and I also don't know if those companies still exist. Okay, so I'll specify on these loans that you're supposed to just key in. You must be a Kenyan citizen who is 18 years of age, has national ID, and also be a registered user of Safaricom. That's the qualification. And lastly, you must have airtime, at least 10 shillings or 5 shillings, so that you can try on these loans. Okay, some of them I've talked about them before, and the first one is called Let's Go Cash. I'll spell it LETSGOCASH. In case you see me looking down and you're new here, I always have a diary with me. I'm human, just like you. I can't keep everything in my mind. Okay, so sometimes I do research and write down so that I can explain in depth. So Let's Go Cash, you can just dial *435#. Okay, it has two options. Please make sure that you note this. It has two options. There is Let's Go Cash and personal loans. So please don't go for personal loans because it will give you a very high loan limit, but they'll ask you to go with documents to their office. Okay, so make sure that when you're dialing that and you have an emergency quest for a loan, just go for option number one, which is Let's Go Cash. It will just simply direct you to the next step. You register, then go until you get the loan. Okay, and the Let's Go Cash loan, it will be deposited in your Let's Go Cash account, then you'll transfer it to your M-Pesa. Okay, so there'll be charges that will occur when you're transferring the money. Okay, number two is Ookia. Ookia is OKOLEA, which you're going to dial *842#, and as Let's Go Cash, it will also prompt. Okay, so they're giving out a loan amount of 200 to 50,000 Kenyan shillings, and as I said, you must have airtime. Okay, so if Let's Go did not help you, can just go to the second option, which is Ookia. which I've mentioned, you're going to dial *842#. Make sure that you're noting this down so that you will try on any that will help you, okay? Yeah, so number 3 is Timiza. Timiza is under Barclays Bank, for those people who don't know, and it's not a must you be registered or you must have an account with them. No, the only qualification is that you must have a phone and you must have airtime, okay? So with Timiza, you're going to dial *848#, and if also you don't want to dial the codes, you can just go to Play Store and download their app, okay? They have an app, it has a red logo, it's called Timiza. So number 4 is Zenka. I've talked about Zenka before, but an app of Zenka, they have a logo that has a logo like my top that I'm wearing, a yellow logo, okay, on Play Store. But today I'm going to discuss how you can get loans without their app. So you can also dial *841# if you want to get a Zenka loan, okay? It's as simple as that. You must have airtime, then you can dial *841#, okay? Zenka also has an app on Play Store which has a purple yellow logo, okay? You can try it. If you want to save time, you can just dial, okay? So number 5 is Pesa Chap. Pesa Chap is under Family Bank. If you're a Kenyan diehard banker, you know that Family Bank has been existing since ages, okay? So you can dial their app from Play Store, or you can also dial *339#, okay? They're giving out loan amount of 5,000 to any limit, okay? Yeah, so it's under a bank. You can always try it. If you're watching me until now and you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do that favor, become a subby here, because we will always learn. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please make sure that you're telling me which country or where you watching me from, okay? Sorry guys. So number 6 is Sotiwa. Sotiwa is SOTIWM. To get a Sotiwa loan, you you can dial *243*90#, okay? *243#, *243*90#, okay? Sorry, I'll repeat, *243*90#, okay? So you can get Sotiwa also on Play Store. On Play Store, they have a white greenish logo, and with Sotiwa, they'll urge you to save a little bit so that you can take a bigger loan. So if you're that person who wants to be saving somewhere, it works so good. They have an app. You can just go see their term and see what they are doing on Play Store. And if you are in a hurry, you can always dial that prompt code that I've talked about, okay? So number 7 is Okoa Mia. Okoa Mia is OKOMMIA, okay? To get Okoa Mia loan, you can dial *682#, okay? *682#, okay? So number 8 is Pesa Pata. Pesa Pata is PESA PATA, Pesa Pata. You can dial *339#, okay? As others, it's just something that it's going to prompt, okay? When you dial them, they are very self-explanatory. It's something that is just going to pop out, okay? Register, okay? Put your name, okay? It's not like an app whereby there are some tricks that people use, okay? So with USSD codes, you just dial and prompt it out, okay? Yeah, so number 9 is M-Fessy. If you know M-Fessy, it works like a circle, but it's a microfinance whereby people are being given loans. You can register if you want to join them, or if you're not a member, you can also dial *222# *222# to get a loan from them, okay? So if you're out there and you're wondering if they can give you a loan, trust me, they're going to give you a loan even if you're not a member, because they'll ask you to register with them, okay? Yeah, so number 10 is Fuliza. Oh guys, you guys know that Fuliza works for any Kenyan. If you're a Kenyan and you have Safaricom M-Pesa, you can always try Fuliza. I don't know if they're still giving out to people, but you can always dial *234#. Then there is option 0 for Fuliza. Then you can register, you can opt in, okay? And if it's not giving you the loan, they said that you can opt in and out, but I really don't know if that's true. So if they're not giving you a loan limit, just opt in then opt out, then in again, and they're going to raise your loan limit. I think that's the trick that people are using right now. I really don't know if it's working. You can always try, okay? Number 11 is HF-Wiz. HF-Wiz is HFWHIZZ, okay? They also have an app on Play Store. You can always go and find them on Play Store. If you don't have to go through that hassle, you can always dial *618 hash, *618 hash, okay? The last one is base. Number 12 is base. I've talked so much about base because even when other apps decided not to give out loans, base always stand with people, and they have been giving out loans throughout, okay? Even times of when we had corona, they were still giving out loans, okay? So it's a very good app to try on. And if you're not going to try with base is BAYES, okay? They have a green logo on Play Store. And if it's so hard for you to deal with the base, kindly just dial *879 *99 hash, okay? *879 *99 hash, okay? So those are the places you can get USSD loans. And if you also want to check on others, you can always find my previous videos that I've done before. I've always talked about where you can get loans, okay? Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure that you're becoming a subby right now by subscribing to that subscription button. It's on your left, depending on what you're watching me with, okay? It has a black logo. I always like to talk about logos simply because so many people will imitate anything here in Kenya, okay? Yeah, so please make sure that you become a family. Like this video and make sure that you're telling me on the comment section where you're watching me from, okay? So until my next video, forgive my voice for today. I really have a bad cough, but with time it's going to get off this chest, okay? So thank you so much for being here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos, okay? So ciao, until next time.